what you take off for the counter this morning? What you do with it? You throw it under your son.
Yes, sir.
So why you not put it in the garbage?
Because we never know, say, whatever.
Hey, Anthony, come throw this in the garbage. Everything are empty out under the counter. Please and thanks.
Really?
Here. Make sure you're not close. Alright. Morning, guys. Okay. I'm going to be making some flour dumplings. I have already washed my hand, washed my face, prepare myself for the kitchen. Getting some flour in the container, guys. Getting some flour in the container. Okay. Yeah. Don't need to cook anymore. This should be enough. Okay, guys, so now I'm going to be adding some salt to this and add a bit to the pot as well. I do not know if I'm planning to cook anymore today, so I'm just making enough dumplings and maybe can do for twice. You see, guys. Vandam, lock it or catch it or something for me now, please. Mixing in the salt. All right, let me taste. Let it taste nice. Well, need to sprinkle a little more. That's it. Put that. All right, I'm going to just put some in the water here. So now, guys, I am going to go ahead and go. Now,
What's your name again, Dean?
my channel, Dean White Blind Visioneer. Dean White Blind Visioneer.
Edits, it's a JK Edits.
JK,
Mm-hmm.
good morning, JK. Thank you for coming over. Thank you for visiting this channel, sir. Or I am glad you're here. Appreciate the visit. Thanks for passing through, my friend. I am presently making some dumplings. Yes, I will be cooking the real Jamaican flour dumpling and thin mackerel, but it's the real Alaska Jack mackerel. The fish is lovely, guy. Lovely, guys. Lovely. Yeah, man. So, I'm just here in the kitchen doing the usual, you know. This is where I do my best work, you know. It's somewhere that I love, and I'm a very talented cook, so I try my best to prepare the food as much as possible. Yes, my friend, thanks for coming over to this channel. I appreciate it. Big up, JK. You don't know. When I heard JK, the first thing came to my mind was John F. Kennedy. So to me, you have a very famous name. Okay? Yeah, man, very famous name. Morning. I'm shouting out to everyone on the YouTube platform. Big up yourself, guys. Respect, respect. You know, whether you're here or in the background, today is a day that we should say thank God for bringing us into another wonderful and marvelous day. Thank Him for life. Okay, JK, respect. I must also say to my YouTube friends, followers, thank you for continuing to support me, for giving me some of your time. Okay, guys? For new subscribers, old subscribers, please note, I continue to appreciate your support, and I hope I am able to give you my support as well. Okay, guys? I continue to do the best that I can to empower my fellow men to strive for excellence. Okay? So, my channel name is Dean White Blind Visioneer. Before it was Blind Motivational Speaker Dean White, but the name is too long, so I have amended it to give you a better description. So Thank you for coming by. Now I am going to be finishing up the dough. I like to make the dough tight, so dumplings are kind of hard, guys. That way I can put them in either cold or hot water. Yes, and I make them hard and firm. So you will see me using a bit of strength to do the dough. Okay, just to get me some very tight dumplings, you know. Plus, we're doing it with some real thin mackerel with some sweet peppers, country peppers, garlic, scallion, and thyme and onion, you know. And I can testify that it is going to be nice. So now I have finished doing the dough, guys. Yes, and I have made sure that my basin is practically clean. No residue of my flour. The dough is very tight. So now I'm going to wash my hand and light the stove and so on. Yes, my friends, blind visioneer. All right. So thanks for coming over, JK. Nadine? Nadine? JK, what the person name is? JK what? Edit? Edith. Okay. Edit. JK. Unique name, man. Very unique name. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your support. Appreciate it. Okay, guys, appreciate it. Okay, so I'm going to light the stove now, right? And then I am going to start putting the dumplings, guys, in the pot. After that, because I am planning to cook very quickly, don't want to do a long life, because I think we might be going to make some outfit or making a uniform, and my wife will be starting her life shortly. So I don't want to be on a long life. So I'm doing the breakfast, quickly. All right, I really don't know what she's planning, but I might be correct, I might not. So I am. All right, let me. So, guys. Morning, Juba. Thank you for visiting the blind Visionary channel this morning, Juba. Appreciate your support. Thank you for coming by, my friend. Okay, Nadine, you can give them blue, give them the jacket. Huh? It's in there now. It's inside there. So that these persons can connect with each other and so on. Juba, thanks for coming over to this live stream. Yes, Juba, you're on Dean White Blind Visioneer. A man who is totally blind, you know. Now I'm going to be putting some dumplings in the pot, my friend. So I will be making them and doing a bit of exercise because I'm going to keep the dough over here and move from counter to stove. Okay, my friends. All right, so now I am, yes, prettying them up, you know. Sometimes the way we finish, make them nice and neat, it's like we don't even want to eat them. You understand? So, whenever time I go over to the pot, touch it to know where it is, you know? Make sure that I am putting the dumplings in the pot and not on the stove. Okay? So most of the time I would put the somebody please close that door for me or catch it. Anthony, close the door or catch it. Then catch the door for me now, please, and thanks, sir. Yes, guys, you know, I am home with this boy is going to school shortly, you know, so he's cleaning up his room, but the breeze is hitting the door. And I don't want the door to damage, you know? Plus, it's giving a very terrible sound, so I have to talk to them about it because they don't mind the sound, but you know, that will cause the door to damage by slamming and slamming. And it's one of those wooden doors. They are very expensive, so I would not want to have to try and replace one right now. Don't have the funds for that. Okay, so from time to time, we have to keep speaking to the children over and over and over. And as we know, if you're a parent, they do not like to listen. So you have to repeat the step over and over and over, you know? So, Juba, thanks for being here. JK Edit, thanks for being on the channel. All the persons who are in the background, thank you for supporting. Okay. I am trying to do a very short live, not a long one. So I am doing what needs to be done, you know? Getting some nice, pretty dumplings, okay, guys? totally blind. For those who are new to the channel, I inherited a condition called glaucoma, which destroyed the sight in both eyes. But over the years, I have adjusted and I am making life work. You know, I have to take care of my wife and children and my responsibilities otherwise. So I am not someone who is able to just sit down and do nothing. Okay, guys? Yes. And I am not built that way. Presently in the kitchen here, I am using this cooking as an exercise. That's the reason why I don't move the basin over to the sink. I have it on the counter here, so I'm moving to and from, I'm moving back and forth, I should say. So I'm using it as an exercise, okay? That's nice. The room is nice and clean. That's good. Guys, we're in Jamaica presently. Thank you very much, my friends. Thank you, Juba. Thank you. I'm trying my best, Juba. And I must tell you that really and truly, I am not doing what I am doing on my own strength. At times it is because of the spirit of the one and only righteous God. I am doing what I am doing. I will not say I am and take any praise because I must tell you that He is the motivator, He is my strength, my rock, you know. And I think that I remember hearing that the Lord never gives us more than what we can bear. I must say I did not know I was able to bear so much, but I am doing it through the help of the Most High God. Okay? So right now, you know, friends, Juba, JK, we are just doing what we can and what we have to. I must say, I really am hoping that I am able to reach someone through this channel because I know that at times persons with disability, my friends, they sometimes feel very down and at times they are not able to, you know, handle themselves properly or move in the manner that they used to, right? And sometimes family members step in and are assisting in every single way, so they are not able to do anything because they have nothing to do or they don't have to do anything, so they sometimes just sit down and get lost in the condition or the situation, and then, you know, they start experiencing anxiety and stress and so on. But I'm just saying, we can occupy our time, you know? We can do what is needed to be done. I have assistants at home, but I would not want to be pressuring my family members with everything. You understand? So I put in my fair share of work, guys. You understand? I am the tradesman, the handyman around this house. I do all the necessary work that need to be done on the house. My wife is the seamstress. You know, she's the emotional support. Okay, guys. Her channel is Life with Nadine and Family. And from time to time, you will see her or both of us. So, guys, please give a support to that channel as well. I repeat, Life with Nadine and Family. That's her channel, and you will see me over there as well. Now, this channel, which is Dean White Blind Visioneer, most of the time you will see her sometimes on the channel, but this is my main channel just as her. That channel is her main channel, but it's a family channel. So from time to time you will see the children over there as well as myself and the wife. Okay, you might even see some friends over there at times also, because when we say family, it's not just the immediate family but other family members as well. We have friends out there who is interested in coming on the channel at times, so once they are willing you will see them on it. So that's just how we structure and do our thing. But this channel, my friends, is the Blind Vision Here channel, okay? Blind Vision Here channel. I am making a lot of dumplings. I'm not making them very big, and I am not making them very small either. Well, one of these dumplings you can cut in 6 pieces or so on when you want to eat. Uh, Guys, I'm going to get a spoon to stir the dumpling in the pot presently because I am putting them down, but I don't know if they are going straight to the bottom of the pot because I am not hearing any movements. It sounds as if they are stopping on top. Okay, they are underwater. Yes, but don't want them to stick to the pot, so you just get them moving from now. Okay, back to making them. I still have a good amount of dough leaf, so I have been cooking for a while, my friends. You know, Juba, JK, Edit. Yes, I have been cooking for a while, so something that I am used to. Okay, yeah, man, it's something that I am used to. I love cooking. It's something that I like because I like eating cooked food instead of snacks and the dry stuff. Some persons like their bun and their biscuits and their bread and so on. No, I rather the yam and the dumpling and the rice and the sweet potato and the Irish and the breadfruit, you know, with the dasheen and the cocoa and the cassavas. All those food is something that I don't have a problem eating with the banana and the plantains on a daily basis. But presently, guys, you might not see me preparing those food because since last year when Hurricane Beryl came by, a lot of those farm producers become very expensive. In other words, they are unaffordable for me, so I have to work with what I am able to purchase. You understand? Not able to purchase those items cause time like now, 1 pound of yam is like $400, $300, So I'm not going to be trying to buy those things right now, right? So as soon as I am finished putting this dumpling in the pot, I am going to be preparing some seasoning to start my mackerel, guys. Okay? Yeah, man. Yeah, pepper and so on. So just stay with me. So Juba, are you a YouTuber? Okay, okay, sir. And JK Edit is also a YouTuber. Okay. Thanks for coming by, guys. Thanks for coming over. Thanks to all you persons that are in the background, whether you're subscribers or not. Thank you for passing through on this channel. Thank you for. Okay. So, Mr. Edit or Miss JK, I'm not sure. Okay. So, guys, I will try to get back to you, you know. Nadine, Nadine, write them down for me, please, so we can get to check out them channel. Please. No, I said just scratch them down there so we can get to check out their channels. Please. Guys, I'm trying to build this channel. And when I said I'm trying to build it, I would like to be monetized and, you know, get everything going in such a way that maybe it becomes one of those channels where persons can really sit down and get something from the channel. Learn something, observe something, or even, benefited from the channel in some small or large way. So I am trying to keep it positive. I'm a person who is very jokify as well. And from time to time, I might, incorporate a bit of joke there. But I am trying to make sure to stay positive so that my viewers can know that once you come to this channel, it's a very positive vibes. Yes, it is a very positive vibes channel. So, and thanks for the new supporters. Thank you for my old supporters or my consistent supporters. Okay, because I know I have supporters that even though they might not see me come on their channel for a while, they know that as a blind man, I might not get around to it quickly, so they are able to empathize with me Okay, they are not going to just jump up and unsubscribe or so on, because that's how we are at times. The enemy instruct us at times to do, so sometimes we fall prey to his instructions, but we know that we are bridgings, and we are here to support each other, sharpen each other, build each other, you know. So I try my best to connect back to persons who have connected to me, or even persons who have not, just to make sure that I give my YouTubers and my friends otherwise the support that they need to grow, right? I must tell you that, guys, at the beginning of this year, I was like, what am I going to do to grow this channel? You know, I wasn't really putting out much videos, but I realized that if I don't put in the work to get the channel moving, it's not going to be moving. Because sometimes as YouTubers, we see some persons who might put one or two videos up and they're gone viral, thousands of subscribers and votes and million, and we're thinking to ourselves, well, we can do it also, but I believe not everyone has the same luck, you know, and as I have observed, not every content reaches everyone, as well as sometimes the support that that person has. Yes? Who? Eddie? Okay, okay. All right, Juba. Have a nice day. Thanks for visiting, my friend. Thanks for coming by. Continue to support, okay? I'll try my best to make sure that you have my full support also. Okay, my friend, okay? Mr. JK, or thank you guys. So, I am putting, I have almost, yes, I will soon be finished. Yes, I don't have a lot to go leave. So, I am taking my own little time making these dumplings. So, as soon as I am finished, I'm going to be dealing with the mackerel, guys. The water is now boiling, so I guess I've been moving a bit slow, so let me speed up the handwork. Yes, my friend, I'm making a good amount of dumplings, you know? Yeah. So, guys, the water is troubled. Step right in, you know. The Lord Almighty power is moving every hour. Okay, 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 okay. Uh-huh. Okay. After this, now I think two for this dough is enough. I know I have the last one leave, guys. So all the dumplings are now in the pot. Yes, my friends, all the dumplings. Right. Yes. Dumplings are boiling. Yes, they are boiling. Mhm. Now I am going to be dealing with the seasoning for the mackerel, getting the mackerel together, guys. So let me wash my hand. Now I am going to get. Mhm. pepper, sweet pepper. Let me wash this sweet pepper and black pepper also. Seems as if we're back on water restriction for today, guys. Now, I'm going to put this mix in here. Bring the pot up here. So, I'm going to use half of this pepper. I'm not going to cut it up because my wife does not like pepper, guys. So, I do not want it to be where she's not able to find it. So, I'm not cutting it up. Now, okay, using this. I've already washed. So now, good morning, my friend Classic. How are you doing this morning, my friend? Thank you for visiting this live stream. I am here, looking after some breakfast. And I am thankful and grateful that you're able to come by. Thanks for your support. Okay, thanks for your support, my friend. You are at the right place at the right time. Okay? Because you're here when I am cooking, so you're at the right place at the right time. Now, I am getting some pegs of garlic ready. I don't need any more than 2 pegs. Guys, I don't need any more because I am preparing the usual. So classic, I have some boiled dumpling on the fire. They are cooking down. And I am now working on. Okay, Washington. Wow. So hold on, classic, where are you exactly now? Is it a long drive? Like cross state drive you're doing? Are you like going cross state borders? Okay, 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 so you're not going to be doing a whole heap of driving. Because I know there are some persons who drive from state to state, you know? And some of the states, based on what I heard, they are very big. So, thought you was going to be doing that long driving today, my friend. Thank God you're not. And I pray that you will travel safely. And please do not stay on the phone and don't focus on what's happening, right? Because we want you to get to your destination very safely. So thanks for your support, but please make sure your safety is paramount, my friend. Okay? Make sure your safety comes first. So guys, I have gone ahead and I have now deal with my thyme, sweet pepper, country pepper, onion, garlic. I now need just a small piece of scallion, not much. I don't even need a scallion, but I am just going to put. What you say? One road separate. Oh, so she's going to just one road from where she's living. Okay, okay. That's okay, my friend. I understand. So it's like just going over to the other area. Understand? You know, we all have to deal with our stuff. I thought classically, like in one of the Caribbean islands, did not know that she was in Washington, Even though I heard her accent at times and think to myself that, she's a Caribbean girl living overseas. Well, it's nice to know that she is one of those governing persons living in the governing state, of the whole USA, right? Because Washington is the governing state of the whole USA, isn't it so, my friend? Okay, now I need to put just a small bit of oil in my blouse. So even though it's just a road, it's like a whole community away. It's not just a little distance, it's a great distance, my friend. Okay, okay, okay. Please be safe, my friend, be safe. I'm presently putting some oil in the frying pot to start my meat. I realize, and I guess, my friend, here is well put together and everything, because she's on the road. So she's looking like a doll. She's looking like a doll. Everything is put together. All right. fishes, the big fishes. Okay, so my dumplings are, let me see, they sound as if they are, right? They are kind of floating. All of them is floating so far. And you know that once dumplings float, they are, yes, cooked. So when I am finished with this mackerel, it is time to eat. You know, guys. So I'm going to be fixing it now. So let me get the mackerel on the road. Okay. All right. Put in the sink here. I'm going to be breaking it up small chunks because they are full of fish. So I'm breaking it up in small chunks. Right, so now so please drive safely, my friend. And it sounds as if you're still going a far way. So you know, I am still here with you on your journey. Okay. Yes. Because I know you have your business to do and you have to do what you have to do. So we're here keeping your company on your journey, my friend. Want you to focus, you know, and it's nice to know that you're able to drive to your destination because I believe a lot of destination in the US you have to fly or else you're on the road for weeks trying to get to your destination or days. So you know, all right, I am now. I'm telling you guys, we're having a very beautiful climate here in Jamaica today. We are having so much wind. It's, you know, blowing and doing its thing. Yes, it is feeling great, guys. You know? Yeah man, it's feeling great. No. Alright. So now we are back down to the tank based on what I am seeing. So now I'm going to be putting the frying pot on the fire and get the mackerel going so we can eat quickly. All right, so now here I go. Okay, so you might be hearing the oil and so on, my friends. So I am going to be browning the oil, let the seasonings slightly brown in it. Yeah, we're not. So as I tell you, the dumpling is they are floating, so you know, and the wind is blowing the flame from under the pot. That's to show you how strong the wind is today. Yes, man, it's feeling lovely, my friends. It's feeling lovely. So now the oil is starting. Yes. I am going to be adding a small amount of vinegar to my oil, my mackerel, after I put some salt in. Vinegar is for digestion and remove the rawness, guys. Okay? You know, they are fish, mackerel is fish. So just to remove that, you know. Although these lobster mackerel does not really carry scales on them, or they don't normally taste raw that much. You know, it's not a raw that's good because their stomach will be upset or anything like that. No, very lovely. The lobster mackerel is very lovely. And that's the reason why I continue to buy it. It is also a quick means of preparing something, you know. This mackerel is able to just pull and you cut your bread and you just throw it out in the container and put maybe a bit of ketchup and mayonnaise and pepper and onion on it and eat just as how you would look after a canned beef in that manner. Okay, guys? Yes. So don't even have to hack it or fry it or anything. You can eat it just the same from the tin. But a lot of people don't like it that way. You know? Alright, so now the seasoning has been prepared, so I'm going to add the mackerel to the pot now. Right. So guys, I'm going to now put a bit of salt. Even though salt is in the tin, but because I'm going to be making some gravy and so on, I have to add a bit of salt to the mackerel here. Okay. Sprinkle some salt in there. And now I'm going to add some vinegar. That's going to give it a slightly sour taste also, which is nice. And now we're going for a bit of water. Okay, guys. Yes. some ketchup. Okay, so that's it. Now I'm going to allow it to do its thing. Stir it a bit so it does not catch. And guys, the breakfast will be ready. I'm going to, okay, Nadine, please come here. Whoa. Mama forget, man. Come here, little. I forget to take picture of this thing and it passed already. You see, so I'm gonna just okay, now.
You do it already.
Is that a show then? What is that? So it's ready, my friend. Everything is ready. Everything is now ready. Okay. All right. So I am going to just everything is ready. So thank you guys. Okay, thank you for spending your time with me today. Now I am going to just wash out this container and the container that I need the flour in. And then breakfast will be shared. Okay? So thanks for staying with me on this live. And I must say thank you for your support. And I am going to be closing the live now. So thanks guys. Babes, Nadine, come close this one now, please. Thank you guys for being here. That was the breakfast. That was the breakfast. Okay. I am going to be washing this container out.
Close the live, listen.
Yes, thanks for being here with me, guys. Now,
Christmas time and Clyde.
Anthony, why you